Welcome back, watch fans. We are talking about the world of Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe market report, what's happening in the market, and we are discussing deep, massive discounts. That's right, we're talking discounts. The Patek Philippe market is dead. Not for this watch. That's right, not for classic vintage 3940. But modern Patek is dead, and it's dropping fast. It's floating face down in the jacuzzi in a bathhouse with Juan and Kino, the Man Country Bathhouse. You ever heard of it? That's in Chicago. You ever heard of Bathhouse Barry? That's right. We're talking about the same place. Now, that is how bad the Patek Philippe market is. Unbelievable, but true. Look, what's happened is the only Patek watch that's allegedly selling well is the Aquanaut and the Nautilus, right? Because all the tomato cans, they think that's like the big deal. They think that's hot. It makes them a big deal if they have one. But those are peasant watches. Okay, let me repeat. The only Nautilus worth buying is the Perpetual Calendar 5740, which is just an overpriced version of this watch over here. That's right. Now, every other Patek is readily available at a discount of, you ready for this? 30%, minimum 30%, 30%. Okay, every modern Patek dress watch right now is unsellable. Okay, the tomato cans, the crayon eaters, the Okuks, the Kukastanis, they got fleeced. Okay, they got left holding the bag. Those 5396. Those are the peasant annual calendar. Those are the watches for people who can't afford a real Patek Philippe. They're dropping. They're right now minimum 25% off, 30% off, 25% off if you're a peasant, but 30% off is really the price you should be getting if you're even a minor aristocrat, right? By the way, make sure you click the like, subscribe button, and you join our channel, right? Click that like, subscribe button, join the channel, and you know what? I'll tell you what, my friends. If you join the channel as an aristocrat, right, for $4.95 a month, you can become a baron. That's right. You'll become a legitimate aristocrat. $4.95 a month, you become a baron. You know what I'm going to do for you? I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you. You know what I'm going to do for you? If you join now, I will give you a free bonus watch collection review, which is like $100 value. Archie Luxury, that Bogan of Brisbane with horns in it grown out of his head, with the greasy hair, whatever's left of his hair. He charges like $50, $100, right? And that guy doesn't know anything. He's a tomato can. He's a crayoner. Does he even own a legitimate Patek Philippe? Does he own a 3940 Perpetual Calendar? I submit to you, he does not. I submit to you that Archie Luxury is a low-life degenerate, and he does not wear a Patek Philippe 3940 loose on the wrist. That's right, loose, like this. Loose. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you a free watch collection review. Normally we charge thousands of dollars for this, but you know what? You subscribe to the channel, you join for $4.95 a month, and you send me an email with your username and all that. You send it to brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com, brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com, and I'll give you a review. I'm going to give you a collection review. I'll give you an opinion of what I think of your shitter collection, what give you some advice, what you could do with your life. We don't give any financial advice, no health advice. We don't give legal advice. I'm not a medical doctor, lawyer, registered investment advisor. None of those things. But I am a professional asshole, basically. That's right. Unbelievable but true. So what you're going to get is an incredible opinion, which you're not going to get anywhere else. So $4.95 a month, you can get professional opinion as to the quality of your collection, what you should do. Should you buy, sell, hold, right? Again, opinion only, not advice. And that's what you get for $4.95 a month. Now, yeah, hey, you know what? Some of you guys are scumbags. You're probably, you're going to join for 1 month. And, you'll get your $100 value review. And then the next month, you're going to unsubscribe. I know how you guys think. I know how you low lives think. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. But the real aristocrats are going to stick around. Now, let's talk about Patek Philippe. What is going on? So, it's really become unsellable, and the situation is becoming very dire. It's becoming dire. Thierry Stern is no Philippe Stern. We know that. Thierry Stern is no Philippe Stern. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? So the modern watches are sitting in the shelves. They're gathering dust. Nobody wants to go near them, okay? And they're getting desperate. They're putting out these tomato can watches. They got bouquiaks like Keslowitz, JJ Watch Hangout. Who's the other guy? Buckley, the Okuk. Yeah, they got the Kukastanis, the Bukyakistanis buying those watches, which are really unsellable. And the moment they buy them, they drop in value. That's right. You can't even give them away. You can't give them away. And guess what's going to happen? Modern Patek, the modern dress watches are, they're not classical. Okay, so they're very of the moment, and not even done well of the moment. So, you buy any of them, you're locking yourself into a built-in loss. Okay, you're making a terrible financial decision. You're gonna get screwed, seriously. Unless some of you guys are very wealthy. I don't know. You don't mind losing, 50 grand, 100 grand, right? No big deal. Some of you guys don't know what to do. You don't know what to do with your money, right? You don't want to buy a watch like this, which doubles in value in a couple of years, right? It's not for you. A lot of you guys just prefer to lose money, right? You don't want to buy a 3940, which is, going to be it's already approaching 6 figures now, but this is the blue chip icon of Patek. That's right. The blue chip icon of Patek. Nah, you guys want to get your Nautilus, your Aquanaut, which is also going to be a built-in loss. By the way, buying Aquanaut Nautilus, if you get it at list price, you're going to be okay. You're not going to lose money. You might lose a little bit, but I'll tell you what, the 5740, that's the perpetual Nautilus, which is the best one they make. It's, on the second, I think it's, 155 list? $155 list. And so you figure with tax, it's going to be, 170 almost, right? 170. And they're trading at around 185 on the secondary market. Okay. So that means you buy that watch, you're going to be taking a hit. Because, again, if you want to sell it, the dealer is going to pay you, let's call it, 165 for that watch. And they're going to try to get out of it as soon as they can for, whatever they can get, like 180, 185. They might try to get 200 from a tomato can. And by the way, we're talking the best of breed. The 5740 Perpetual Nautilus is the absolute best Nautilus you can get. Okay, the best. Everything else is garbage. But it's heading downhill. Things are rough. Things are rough in the world of Patek Philippe. Your only hope is, I'll tell you where the market opportunity is. The market opportunity is in some vintage, 60s, 70s dress watches, Calatravas, Ellipse, things like that, they've been going up. They will continue to do well. Not blockbuster stuff, but they're just going to continue to do well. And let's see what else. Again, the 3940 range I think is going to continue to do well. Not nothing crazy. I mean, we're talking like 3940s probably will be ticking up at 10% a year for the next couple of years, right? 10% a year, not bad. Compounding at 10% a year is better than negative compounding, which is what is going on with the world of Aquanaut and Nautilus. Those will compound negatively. You know why? Because I think people are going to figure out that those watches are they're peasant grade. They're really peasant grade. They're not a great design. It's kind of a dated look. Okay, and it's a look that people are going to associate. Well, first of all, it's a 70s design. It is. It's kind of like a sort of like wearing bell bottoms and one of those porn stash, the mustache thing that these Bukiaks are doing. The mustache, the porn stash, the Johnny Holmes mustache. It's just a dated retro look, and I think at some point people are going to wake up. They're going to wake up, and when they do, it's going to go downhill. It's going to go downhill. It's going to go downhill. Boom, like that. It's going to go off the rails. The other thing is, I think people associate those watches with the COVID era, and after a while, I think the whole COVID era watch thing is going to leave it's going to have a certain stigma. You know what I mean? It's going to be kind of like, it's almost like after the 80s, when we were back in the early 90s, anything to do with the 80s was seen as tacky. That's right. By the time we got into like 1995, 1993, anything that had an 80s vibe was considered tacky. So I think anything that had the Joe Biden, anything that has the stench of Biden era, Bidenomics, it's going to have a bad connotation. So what do I suggest you do? Well, look, I cannot give you any investment advice besides telling you to send money now to the channel. Yeah, that is all I can tell you, my friends. Now look, if you invest $4.95 into your future to become an aristocrat, to become a real baron, what you're going to get is one of the bonuses. Not only will you have access to our top secret Illuminati type content, hold on a second, I'm going to give you something here. I'm going to give you Oisin O'Malley, an Oisin O'Malley puddle shot. We got the Oisin O'Malley, unbelievable but true. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get top secret content, and I'm going to give you a free watch collection review. So do that now. Don't be stupid. Do it now.